Does one player make a huge difference, like a DB, putting Brown back in the middle? And can he be just kind of the missing link you guys needed from last year?
Yeah, for sure, for sure. One player definitely, a player like DB definitely makes a difference. Getting him back, he play in the backfield a lot, especially in the run game. So that's definitely a major piece on the defense that we're getting back.
How do you prepare for a guy like Travis Hunter?
Same way I prepare for every other receiver.
Jaycee, is there, I guess, a point of pride this year? You know, you guys gave up the most points in the league last year. I mean, are you guys playing for something extra here defensively this year?
I mean, I think as a competitor, you're supposed to have a chip on your shoulder whenever, you lay an egg like that. And you never want to be on the wrong side of history. So I feel like everybody should be coming into this year with a chip on their shoulder and something to prove.
As you look at this opener, being on the road, does that kind of ramp things up a little bit more for you guys as a group? Saying, hostile environment, does that do anything for you guys emotionally, adrenaline, that sort of thing?
Yeah, I mean, Coach Canales always talks about, just us bringing the juice to ourselves. Like, the team, we got to bring the energy on the sideline. We can't worry about whether we're home, whether we're away, if it's raining, if it's cold, if it's hot. Like, we just got to bring the juice, have our attitudes right, energy right, and, go out there and handle business.
I know that the car accident was something that nobody wants, but was that kind of maybe a blessing in disguise to keep you a little bit fresher? You weren't busting it out there.
Hell no, I needed those reps. Nah, it was a blessing to make it out of there. With just a few stitches and being able to still be ready to play going into this week. That's the main thing I took from it.
There seems to be like an edgy undercurrent to this team. Do you feel like you guys are a bit edgier than in previous seasons?
Nah, not really. I mean, maybe it's, I don't know. There's a lot of new faces. Yeah, but it is, now that I think about it, it is a different attitude a little bit to the defense specifically. Offense want to go out there and handle business as well, and just losing back-to-back years. Like, nobody wants to deal with that again and again and again. So I feel like guys taking it a little more serious, but at the end of the day, you still gotta go out there and perform.
Jaycee, how much do you look at what Liam?
One more time. I missed 2 weeks of camp, so my legs feel good. Can't speak for everybody else, but yeah.
How much can you glean from their head coach's time in Tampa? You faced him twice last year in terms of what they might do someday.
Yeah, I mean, some of the concepts familiar, just because, like you said, facing him twice. We're going to be watching a lot of that tape just because he coming from Tampa. But, it's new bodies over there. He got a whole new skill set to work with, that receiver, with Brian Thomas and Travis and, Washington and all those guys. I think they had De'Ami Brown come over, too, from Washington. So it's a new skill set at receiver, different body type, so he might do something different. You never know week one. You just got to be prepared for whatever.
Jaycee, you got kind of a unique perspective because your dad was a wide receiver and you're a corner. How difficult do you think it is to play wide receiver and corner in the NFL like Travis Hunter's going to try today at the same time?
I don't know. He's been doing it his whole life, so it might not be as difficult for him. I know playing cornerback in the National Football League is hard regardless with it. So I'm assuming it'll be a little harder having to focus on offense and defense, but hopefully he can do it.